Hello. あ、待って。待って。Wait. Wait. あれ Hello? Why is my mic a little bit wonky today? Yeah. Wait. I think there's a problem with my mic. Wait. Hello? Is it better now or... あれ? Wonder what's wrong. Is it better now? Is it better now? Oh my god, what is wrong? What is wrong? Anyway. Hello everybody! ごきげんよう! Isla-sama desu! I wonder what happened, but we're here now. It's better now. Actually... Okay, it's better now? Okay, let me just close my BGM, stream BGM, and I'll let you guys listen to the BGM of the game. Oh shit! Is my AC audible? What? What? Okay, how about this? What happened to my mic? What happened to my mic? Jesus. Oh. Is it better now? Is it better? Oh my god, what happened? Is it better? Is it gone? You heard the beeps? Yeah, I opened my AC. Even better now. Okay. Oh god, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, go again, yo. Listen to the banger BGM of the game. Oh wait, let me know if the volume's a little bit too loud or... Yeah. Sounds normal now. Okay, good. Something updated? Maybe. I don't know. The last time I ever used my mic was like Mario Kart collab. And I actually configured a little bit of stuff there, so maybe that's that. Your voice was noticeably deeper. Ah! Do you want a higher voice? Something like this? Okay. Technical difficulties. It is technical difficulties, I think. Okay, everybody. Just a heads up. I don't know anything about Transformers. I don't know what the heck is the Transformers lore. I don't know the characters, but just like any other new visual novel game, I'm gonna be discovering more about them, you know? New girls, you know? Please imagine it as a completely new visual novel. I have no prior knowledge to the lore or anything, but yeah. Are you a fan of Transformers? I am not. I do not know anything about Transformers, but I'm gonna treat this like how I treat any other visual novel. I'm gonna go in blind, I'm gonna play this and discover the traits of the girls, or I mean robots, and you know, best boys, best Autobots, best robots, okay? Okay. Is my voice a little too deep? It's not a voice changer, I promise you. It may be because and my voice is not doing so well. I'm not sick or anything. It might be just me waking up like 30 minutes ago from a nap. Do your best! I will do my best to get to know each and every one of the robots and, you know, romance them. Let's see which robot gets the heart of this princess. Yes! Voice is okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different, but maybe because I haven't like spoken today yet. It's my first time ever speaking at the start of the day. It's like my first time ever like opening my fucking mouth and talking. Because I didn't talk during meetings or anything, nothing. So I guess this is like a morning voice thing. But don't worry, I can go a little higher like this. Oh, ain't this interesting? It is! It is! You know, I was just joking around with my chat. Like, you know, hey, wouldn't it be cool if there was a Transformers visual novel? And there is a Transformers visual novel. Yes. If you don't pick the right Transformer, you will be cancelled? Oh god. That's fine with me. Anyway. Yes. Let's start. Start. Hello. Thank you for playing the demo. Oh, it's a demo. It's not the full game yet. Shit. Of Rest and Repair, a TFA dating sim. This fan game was made to focus on some of our favorite older bots from TFA. Older bots? Older bots? To streamline character interactions, the game is set in an alternate universe that ignores some TFA canon and integrates some other continuity elements, mainly from G1 and IDW. I don't know that. Oh shit! How do I go back? How do I go back? How do I go back? Main menu. Sorry, I have to read that again. Okay, as well as bits and pieces from various other continuities like Beast Wars and TFP. Okay. You don't need to know anything about any other continuity to enjoy this game. Okay. See? It's perfect for me. Because I don't know anything about Transformers. It's perfect for me. It's perfect. But there will be spoilers, concepts, and characters from those media strewn throughout. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! We hope you enjoy. What is your name for this adventure? Oh god. Faced with a difficult decision of choosing a name. Name! Name! Ikunk! Ikunk! Wait, let's type it like this. There we go. Ikunk! In like caps lock? Ikukbot. Oh yeah, we Ikukbot. Ikukbot! Ikuktron! Tron, Ikuktron. There we go. There we go. Ikuktron! Yeah, I forgot my visual novel name is Ikuk. For anyone who doesn't know what Ikug is, it's like Gucci, but in reverse. Ikug! Welcome, Ikugtron! Welcome, Ikugtron! Who this? Uplink. Today marks the 20th stellar cycle since the Deception Warlord, Megatron, escaped. Ah, I skipped it! No! God damn it! Wait! Didn't read it! No! I have to start the game all over again! Why does the game like skipping? Damn it. Okay, wait. Let me open the game again. Blah 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 blah. Megatron. Yes. Okay. Does anybody know this dude? Uplink. Okay. Uplink. Today marks the 20th stellar cycle since the Decepticon Warlord, not Deception. Decepticon Warlord, Megatron, escaped from Tripticon prison. History. Ah! Ah! Thank you for pointing that out. There's a history. No, you can't use the mouse wheel to return the text. See? Accidentally clicked again. Anyway. Yeah, the mouse wheel doesn't work like any, you know, the other visual novels. The other visual novels that uses the mouse wheel to like go back. Apparently there's no go back option for that. Unfortunately. Okay. His whereabouts are still unknown, but the Autobot Elite Guard reassures the citizens of Cybertron that they are working tirelessly to ensure the safety of all Autobot civilians. Okay. Very helpful, Mr. Uplink. The former stand-in Magnus Sentinel Prime outwardly expressed his concern to our reporters about the situation. Tripticon? Okay. Ultra Magnus may have been reinstated as Magnus in the last few stellar cycles. I have no idea what this means. But that does not mean we can slack on our duties as Autobots. True. Holy shit! Is that a Transformers War of Cybertron for the Xbox 360 reference? Next. Tripticon prison revealed Decepticons amongst our midst weaknesses in our very own internals, working to shatter us from the inside. Let this be a lesson to all that we need to stay vigilant. Any suspicious Decepticon-like activity should be reported immediately and will be punished. The interview was cut short due to a freak acid storm. Oh god, that sounds bad. However, Cybertronian hero and future Magnus Optimus Prime had this to add before his departure from Cybertron to seek out Decepticon leader Megatron. It's true that we were never able to identify or capture the supposed spy within the Autobot intelligence division that helped free Megatron. However, there are bots in command that I have full trust in, working hard to ensure that no harm will come to Cybertron. We wish you a safe voyage and we'll miss you on Cybertron, Optimus Prime. In other news, the Cybertronian Autobot Elite Guard induction ceremony, that's fucking long, is today, welcoming in a new range of talented bots into the ranks of our esteemed military. We'll be broadcasting the whole thing in just a few moments, so stay tuned. That's our POV! Main character, MC time. Today is the Cybertron Autobot Elite Guard induction ceremony, in which graduates of Autobot Academy who have shown great potential are inducted into the ranks of the Autobot military with Elite Guard status. Which you just so happens to be a part of. Too bad that you're late for your own induction. Oh, me? Oh, me? Bolting up out of birth? What? Bolting up out of birth? Birth? Bolting up out of birth? You check the chronometer on your birth. What the heck is a birth? What's a birth? Birth what? Birth side? What's a birth? Birth side table and throw off your warming tarp to rush out of your apartment to head straight to the ceremony. Like bed. But wait, why did it type as a birth? Oh, that's a nice background. Wow. Luckily, as you speed through the streets of Iacon, you're not stopped by any roaming police bots and manage to dash through the back doors of the ceremony building. Oh, mic is peaking? What the fuck is wrong with my mic? Jesus. Maybe I should just turn off the... Should turn this off. Is it better? No, shit. Wait, it's worse. What's wrong with my mic today? Is it better? Just turn off the mic. Good idea. What's wrong? What is wrong with my mic today? Jesus. Wait. I think I know the problem. Wait. I know the problem. I think I have my mic volume on 100. Your mic was replaced by the Decepticon. I got it. I knew it. Okay. Okay, I configured the problem already. Wait. Okay, I did some troubleshooting and I just adjusted my system input volume. Okay, it was the system input volume. It was on max. It was on 100%. It was on 100%. Go back. Is this better? Now you're quiet. Is it better now? Is it better now? Okay, so I realized what's wrong. It was the system input volume. It was on 100%. It's now back to like 45%. Yes! Okay, it's better. I didn't have to change anything after all. Okay, everything's ikug? Is everything ikug? Is everything ikug? Ikug? Is everything ikug? 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 Is it ikug? I hope everything's ikug. Yosh! Ikugtron. Okay. Arigato! Okay. Luckily, as you speed through the streets of Iacon, you're not... Oh wait, I already read this. If you can make it backstage in the next 5 clicks. Is this like steps? Oh my god, is this Transformers terminology? Clicks? Is this a like a pun for like next 5 steps? Clicks? If you can make it in backstage in the next 5 clicks, they won't even know you were missing. Crash! In your rush, you manage to crash into a larger mech, causing you to fall onto your aft ungracefully. Oh no! It's here. The legendary... Yeah! I bumped into someone. Oh, click is a second. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. Okay. Kita, it's here. Our first choices! I'm so sorry. I wasn't watching where I was running. Watch where you're going! I'm late for my own induction. Ow! What should we pick here? Oh, time to save. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Yes. Damn it. What should I pick? 3. Right. Ow. The bot extends a servo down to you, offering to help you up. You take it. Oh, so romantic! The figure speaking as your optics reconfigure to focus on the mech you just barreled into. If I'm not mistaken, racing isn't permitted indoors. You know what? I should put like a robot effect. Wait, let me pull up voice mod. Good idea. Let me pull up voice mod. Let me let me pull up voice mod. How nice of them, right? Do I have a robot effect here? Robot. Oh, there's a robot effect. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me change to voice mod now. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Is it robot-y now? Is it more robot-like now? Is it Gucci? Is it Ikug? Okay, let me start again. Is the volume too loud? Is it peaking? Or is it okay? Is it alright? Is it good? Perfect? Okay. Let me start reading again. If I'm not mistaken, racing isn't permitted indoors. You immediately stand to attention upon realizing the mech in front of you was none other than the Elite Guard Supreme Commander Ultra Magnus himself! You know, the current leader of Cybertron and your soon-to-be boss. He's decorated in his accomplishments, an attire only reserved for such ceremonies as today. Yeah! The Magnus is in charge of bestowing stripes upon the Elite Guard members of the graduating class, which you happen to be a part of due to your talents in intelligence, work, and oddly specific knowledge of organics. Oddly specific, yeah. I'm sorry, Ultra Magnus, sir. I just woke up later than expected.
I'm about to miss my own induction if I don't hurry.
Now, why would that happen on such an important day for you?
I was,
You were up all night watching archival footage of the Great War. The Great War of Cybertron for the Xbox 360. The Great War being the 4 million year civil war in which it's a war of Cybertron reference. Holy shit! Holy shit! It's a war of Cybertron. Is that a war of Cybertron reference right there for the Xbox 360? The Great War being the 4 million civil war in which the Autobots and Decepticons fought for control over Cybertron roughly 2 million years ago. Yo! Yo! No shit! You've always loved to study each great warrior, both Autobot and Decepticon. It helped you excel in Autobot Academy, using that knowledge to rise above your fellow classmates. You particularly enjoyed watching Ultra Magnus and Megatron duke it out the most, seeing their skills during their peak. Ultra Magnus with his hammer, controlling the battlefields with lightning and strategy, and Megatron with his brute strength, fusion cannon, and centuries of gladiatorial experience. You always wished you could witness something like that firsthand. You snap out of your memory, realizing that Ultra Magnus was still looking at you for an answer.
やだ、恥ずかしい。見ないでください。ウルトラマグヌス先輩。
What do you say? Yeah, we gotta be honest. Explain yourself honestly. Explain yourself dishonestly. Honestly. Honestly.
I was up late studying some old war footage, sir.
You can feel your faceplate heat up as you confess one of your quiet, guilty pleasures to one of the people who you studied frequently. The Great War had always intrigued you, spending most of your free time studying it, from documentaries to novels, both non-fictional and fictional. By a stroke of luck, Ultra Magnus cracks his wild smile!
Kakai! So cool! He's smiling! That's very wholesome and precious! Yeah!
Wow, I wouldn't make this a habit if I were you. I see the workings of a future prime. But let this be a warning. Now, get to your post, soldier. I expect to see these studies come to good use in the field. Is this it? Is this the boy?
Yes, sir!
You stand tall, saluting before you power walk away from the Magnus, face completely flushed and optics glued to the floor. You hope to promise that Ultra Magnus will forget about this interaction. You hope that you'll forget about this interaction. Miraculously, the ceremony went off without a hitch despite your tardiness. You were able to not only get your elite guard badge, but you were able to shake Ultra Magnus's servo as he praised you, the interaction in the hall seemingly forgotten. Or perhaps he was just that well practiced in front of a crowd. Whatever it was, you're now an official Elite Guard Autobot intelligence agent. The best of the best. You're feeling pretty good right now. Thinking back to all your struggles through Autobot Academy. You had a rather traumatizing event that occurred in the middle of your time in the academy that you've labeled the incident. Nani kore? Because of the incident, it was quite a difficult trek to get back to where you needed to follow your dreams of being in the Elite Guard. And somehow, you excelled expectations, burying yourself in studies and practice to make sure you didn't fall behind any more than you already had. I wonder what that incident is. However, the trade-off was your social life. So what better way to change all that than to befriend your now fellow Elite Guard Autobots? Oh, we're gonna make friends! Ah! Ah! It's time to unwind amongst the Elite Guard personnel in the after-party induction party! Oh, and after induction party, this is your chance to make some friends! Just eyeing the crowd now, you can see several notable mechs. You look towards a small group, recognizing the bots to be Cyber Ninjas Jazz, Intel Agent Blur, and the Scout Bot who aided in capturing Megatron, Bumblebee! Bumblebee! Ah, the only character I know in the series, Bumblebee! Oh! Hey man, don't be shy. Come kick it with us. We were just talking about you actually. Oh, who is this man? Jazz! You look at Jazz, surprised. He waves his servo to invite you over, a warm smile on his faceplate. Looking around for a moment to make sure he wasn't talking to anyone else, you finally walk over. Who is this? Huh? What the dude saying? You nod along, catching absolutely nothing of what the Velocitronian bot said. A blur, right? A blur. You look to the other two bots in hopes they can continue the conversation instead. Oh, he always talks fast. Let's see. You see Bumblebee shove Blur to the side for a moment. Oh no, we're gonna see him. Bumblebee! Bumblebee! Anyways, I totally remember your name because I was totally awake during the ceremony. But can you remind me what it is for these fellas? Oh, look at the expressions! Look at the expressions on them! Oh, that's pretty cute actually. That's pretty cute actually. That's pretty cute. Look at their expressions. That like the face palm and the flushed face and the what the fuck are you saying face.
My name? Oh, it's Megatron.
Wow, Megatron, it's great to see a new faceplate around here. It's been a bit stale the last few stellar cycles, if I'm honest. The cons have been pretty quiet, but you know, that just means trouble's brewing. I didn't catch what you said. You try to keep up with what your fellow Intel bot is saying, as it seems important, but your attention is taken away by the elegant white, black, and gold mech standing just across the room, sipping a small drink. Oh. Who are you? The first thing you noticed from the mech was just how elegant he was. The second thing you noticed from the mech was the very important helmet. You suddenly recognized the bot to be Master Megatron, head of the Cyber Ninja Division. Wait, there's a Cyber Ninja Division? There's something called a Cyber Ninja? That's a thing? You didn't expect to see him, knowing that he rarely leaves his dojo, as he protects all the technology within it, as well as the long-recovered protoforms that were stolen several deck cycles ago. Despite him standing alone, you can tell he was not uncomfortable, but simply bot-watching. Oh! He scans the room as he sips his drink. Then his optics lock with yours for a brief moment. Oh, romantic. Our eyes met, aka our optics lock, I guess. He smiles at me! Megatron gives you a soft smile and a small nod with his glass. Oh no, he's totally flirting at us. You pry your gaze away, feeling flustered that you were caught staring. Just that quick glance left you feeling out of breath. So much so it was hard to focus all of a sudden. You haven't even had any injects? Injects? What's that? Yeah, what's an inject? Is that like robot food? Fuel? Robot fuel? Gas? Gasoline? Jazz seems to notice the change in your demeanor, taking a moment to glance over his shoulder to see what caught your optic. You good, Megatron? Oh my god. How do you respond? Come on, chat, pick something. Yeah, my voice is good. I guess the high MC voice was a bit hard to do. Ask about Megatron. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
That bot over there, that's Master Megatron, correct? I never thought I'd see him outside of Cyber Ninja territory.
Jazz takes another moment to quickly steal a glance at Megatron, who seems to have moved his attention to Sentinel, who was currently making a small scene in the corner about who knows what. Yeah, pretty weird seeing him out here too. He's pretty dedicated to his job, but it's nice to see him out and about, especially with all the new cultural aspects Earth's been lacking on Cybertron. Are we on Earth? Are we on Earth? Or are we on Cybertron? Are we on Earth? I don't know. I don't know where we are actually. Cybertron? Maybe we're in Cybertron. The scene's been getting pretty wild out there, you dig? Blur seems to have stopped talking momentarily, listening to what Jazz had to say. If you were to like date Blur, how would you guys talk? He's gonna be like I love you. Oh, he can talk normally. Well, I've heard he has an apprentice that's going to take over his position, so seeing him outside of Cyber Ninja walls is probably a good sign. He can talk normally! He can talk normally, what the heck? He can talk normally. He's always been a pretty mysterious mech. Wise beyond his years. I remember a time during my training where... Yeah! Prowl! If anything, I bet Prowl's the reason he's even at the party! You know, practice for when he's not head honcho anymore. Blur starts talking again, but you're not really paying attention. Your mind starts wondering if the Cyber Ninja Master would be interested in chatting with you. After all, this was a party, and you were meant to make friends, despite their status and general mystery. Who knows? Maybe you had more in common than you thought. You turned towards where the Cyber Ninja Master was standing, only to realize he was gone. Scanning the room, can't seem to spot the white and golden mech at all. Had he really slipped out without anyone noticing? Somehow, that saddens you, but you return to mingling with the rest of the bots at the party. Okay. A blink. A month has gone by since the 20th stellar cycle anniversary of Megatron's escape, and with it comes rampant crime across Iacon. This is a reminder to all Autobot civilians to stay vigilant. We don't know who could be a Decepticon in our midst. Your co-workers, your neighbors, even your friends. You turn off the screen, embedded into the wall of the general office space, to which this BGM. Oh, Gazzy. To which several other desks with your fellow Intelmechs sigh with relief at the constant news feed being silenced for just a moment. Sighing to yourself as well, you look over at your desk at the scattered bits of data work. Your first month on the job has been rather lackluster, focusing mainly on busy desk work. The increase in crime across Cybertron, mainly focused in Iacon, linked to a flood of Decepticon reportings. Unfortunately, this meant that Metroplex, the Autobot intelligence headquarters, have been flooded with reports on the regular tripling the boring workload of the office. That's a lot of text. You were hoping that Megatron would just attack at this point. You'd probably die, but at least you didn't have to look at another datapad complaining about how someone walked to Decepticon like. Hello, is this the Cybertron help desk? I see someone walking a little too Decepticon like, pretty sussy bot. Oh? Who is this? Just then, the sliding doors to the office space open, revealing a red bot who you recognize as Cliff Jumper. He walks to your desk, focusing on the datapad in his servos before handing it to you. You take it with a frown, upset to see another datapad, though you realize this one isn't data work as you look it over. Long Arm Prime wishes to speak with you, Agent Ikutron. You look over the documentation again before standing to head towards the Prime's office. The documentation simply states bits about your specialization in organics as well as your test scores in Autobot Academy. Walking through the halls of Metroplex was easier now compared to when you first started. You're rather poor with directions, but you managed to find Long Arm Prime's office, knocking on the door before it slides open to reveal Long Arm sitting behind his desk. Oh? He looks sad. He's typing something into the console in front of him with a concerned look. When he notices you, he perks up, the screen lowering into the desk as you move to stand in front of him. Compliment his finish. What finish? What's a finish? Plead innocence. No, that's stupid. I wanna know what's compliment his finish. I know what's complimenting, but what's a finish? What's his finish? What's a finish? Compliment his finish. Finish what? Finish what? Paint? Like a car's. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, let's do a save. A paint job, okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this option.
You're looking exceptional today, sir. Did you recently get waxed?
You fidget nervously with a data pad in your servos as Longarm looks at you with a confused look, then to his own frame before standing.
Thank you.
There's no need to worry, Megatron. You're not in any trouble. Look at his smile. Oh my god. You sigh in relief. I just wanted to congratulate you on your first successful month and wanted to give you your first proper mission in person. Longarm gives you a warm smile, your circuits relaxing before tensing right back up from the exciting news. My first mission, sir? I'm sending you on a small mission to one of the local solar system planets, supposedly an organic one with raw energon reportings. Now, you must be wondering why I'm not sending a scientist instead. Well, with the rise in Decepticon activity, only a trained intel bot can do this job quietly and efficiently. If we send out a team of scientists, there surely will be complications. But if I send out one specially trained bot with organic knowledge to rival even our own best scientists, I'm not going to look at a gift cyber horse in the intake. So, what do you say, Megatron? You think you're ready for this? You take a moment to catch your breath. An actual field mission. This was it. This was your dream.
Yes, sir. I'll do my very best to ensure these samples are delivered immediately.
Longarm smiles at your excitement, sitting back down. Oh, and do remember that security is very strict right now, especially with a supposed traitor in our midst. Keep any information about this mission quiet, including whatever you experience out there, and whatever you return with. Report to me immediately once you return. Understood? You salute, giving your word as Longarm dismisses you. Excitedly, you exit his office, but as you do, you can't help but feel the Prime's optics on your back as the doors close. Oh ho ho. It's been several cycles since you were assigned your mission. Preparations have been made to make sure your exit out of the Cybertron was quiet. Only a handful of bots knew you were leaving, most being other intel bots and the few people you had to interact with to get your required equipment for the trip. You just need to make it to the Icon Southern loading docks to snag the ship you were assigned. Mildly disguised, you take a... Why? Aren't robots allowed to go out of Cybertron? Are robots not allowed to go out of Cybertron? Is it illegal to go out of Cybertron? Is it illegal to go out of Cybertron? What? You take a quick ride through the back streets of Iacon, though you've never really traversed the back streets before, so as you turn a corner, you realize you might be lost. Oh no, yeah, I forgot. MC here is pretty bad with directions. Surely if you go down one of these streets, you'll make it back to a familiar landmark, right? Oh no! We gotta save here. Okay, chat. It's a secret mission. Oh, okay. Which direction should you go? Oh no. Does it matter? I don't know. Is there like a correct answer? Is there like a correct answer to this? Cyber immigration, it's not allowed. Oh, okay. Left, go straight, right as always. Go south. There's no south. Just go in circles. Yeah, I mean, I have it saved anyway, so maybe you could go right. Cool. It's a dead end. You turn right, traveling for a bit before hitting a dead end. Ooh. You sigh, realizing this wasn't the correct direction. Attempting to backtrack, you end up even more lost than you were before. Oh no! Oh no! Not really the most secretive of things, you try to find the most unsuspecting bot to ask directions from. Somehow, you catch a glimpse of a familiar teal-green frame, and Cygar arm wrestling a mech twice its size on top of some shipment crates behind Macadam's old oil house. And somehow, he was winning. You make your way up to the bot just as he smashes the servo down of the opposing mech, letting out a hearty laugh before the larger mech and his pals cough up whatever Shanik says. What? What's this? Is this like Cybertron currency? Shanik says. They owed the retired elite guard mech. The defeated mechs grumble and stumble off back inside the bar, keeping Cup alone to count his winnings. Cup minor, sir? Oh, I see. The bot in question spins around, surprised at the burst before a grin spreads across his face. Now, would you look at that? Megatron, have you been, kid? I haven't seen you since. His expression softens. Cup was one of the few who knew the details of the incident. After all, he was the first person you went to after the whole situation, and the person who got you in contact with your current therapist. What's the incident? What's the incident? After you graduated Autobot boot camp, you had kept in contact with Coop. He was one of the more influential bots of your journey up to the Elite Guard. What if he's a Decepticon? Oh no! Finding comfort in his Tailton company, especially when you were checking your facts about the Great War with him. You went quiet after started therapy, though, locking yourself away until you return to the academy a few stellar cycles later.
Yeah, sorry for not keeping in touch. I got pretty busy when I went back into the academy. Still, I'm amazed they let me come back at all.
Cup scoffs, a puff of vapor emitting from his mouth as he gestures to the badge on your chest. His grin gets slightly wider. Well, they'd be damn blind to reject elite guard talent for a few stellar cycles of processor health absence. I remember when you were just a very opticized.
What is this? What are these words? Diary, opticized
Cadet, phrase buried in data novels, fantasizing about solo missions off-world instead of doing your drills. It gives you a pointed look, calling you out for something you long thought you had gotten away with back in the day, but apparently not. You adjust your disguise and cuff. Speaking of, you're definitely up to something, aren't you, kid? Do I tell him? Now maybe you just tell him I'm lost. Don't tell him you're on a mission, don't tell him you're not up to anything, just tell him you're lost.
Actually, I'm lost, sir. I was trying to take a shortcut to the southern loading docks, but I'm all turned around. It's been a while since I've been out.
Which wasn't a lie. You hadn't really been out and about in Iacon and stellar cycles, focusing on your studies and training in the academy. You see, Cup adjusts his posture, looking around for a moment before gesturing over his shoulder with his thumb at some signage. You were never really for directions, were you, kid? You follow where his thumb is pointing, realizing the sign that said Southern Icon Loading Docks. Your face flushes slightly in embarrassment, but Cup's seen you lose your way around an empty room. It's nothing he hasn't experienced before from you. Since you seem to be in a hurry then, promise you'll grab a drink with me and catch up. Got it? It's been way too long, and you've become quite the mech since your boot camp days. You can see just by the way he puffs out his chest that he was feeling proud as he looks over your elite guard badge. You give him a nod, also feeling proud to show off to your old sergeant just how far you've come.
I promise.
You give him a small wave goodbye as you transform! Oh, I transform! And head off to start your mission.
Feeling real good about yourself as you watch Cup vanishes in your rear view mirror.
Rear view mirror!
Wow, you just transformed!
It didn't take long for you to be loaded into your ship, surfing the small thing. It was a newer model, fast and reliable. Wait, I became a ship? Now that you were situated, you exhale and sit behind the wheel. It was time to focus on the mission.
Mission time! Whoa!
The trip wasn't a problem. It was short, quick, and without issues. Or at least not until the very end where you were about to land.
Oh no!
By some stroke of luck, you land safely. But what in the world just happened? After your miraculously safe landing, you go to inspect your ship. Sorting around what could have caused your crash, you find one of your power fuses damaged. You scratch your helm, wondering how that could happen on a fairly new ship. Going over to your communications console, you also find that the raw energon is interfering with your signal, leaving you stranded. Oh no. So you decided to go on a trek through the small moon-sized jungle planet, searching for the supposed raw energon deposits you were required to get samples for. Surely with the tools you had, you could refine a bit of it into a temporary fix to help you get back into Autobot airspace, but you couldn't stay long. Yeah, it sounds like a sabotage, right? Oh my gosh, this is getting intense. Raw energon was unstable, and being exposed to it for long stretches of time could easily put a bot in stasis lock. It would have delayed your mission substantially if you had ordered a custom suit. Oh, you can do that? You had ordered a custom suit to protect you, so you decided to go without any no protection. That's bad. No protection. He has no protection. That's bad. As long as you don't stay for more than a few hours, you should be able to return to Cybertron relatively fine. Using a tracker, you were able to locate a deposit. However, as you step onto the leaf-covered ground, you slip right through it. You land on your aft, quick to try and stand, but freeze as your optics scan the cavernous room of large, raw, unstable energon, and the large gray mech wedged in the middle of it all. I wouldn't make any sudden moves if I were you.
Oh, this is a nice cave. This looks like a pretty nice cave.
The low growl of the Decepticon ran straight up on your spinal strut. You reach for your blaster before pausing, looking around at the raw energon crystallized all about the cave room. Looking back at Megatron, you now notice that the gray mech was wedged tightly in the midst of all these crystals. Megatron? This is Megatron? From just a quick glance, you could tell the larger bot had fallen through a similar leaf trap like you, but due to his heavy stature, he managed to lodge himself into the deposit, arms and legs immobilized. At least for the moment, as if he moved, the whole cave would definitely explode from the unstable material. You swallow hard, realizing you had a chance to run. But something stops you. Well, Megatron stops you, a grin on his lips. Oh, how lucky of me to have a poor little Autobot find me in such a predicament. Surely, you know, long exposures to raw energon is deadly, and any sudden movements can set off the explosive, unstable property of the crystals. Even physically touching it with bare metal can cause even the hardest of warframes to crumble into stasis. You inhale sharply, realizing that the Warlord had been doing just that, though you don't know for how long. Even in his weakened state, you knew the mech could easily bite your helm off. If you leave me here, I'll surely offline. Or perhaps I'll simply detonate the energon and we can both go out together.
That's romantic. Look at his grin. Look at his grin.
Megatron gently tugs his servos, lodged into the energon enough to make a small cracking sound. The raw energon begins to glow, sending a pulse through both of you causing you to double over in pain. You see him wince. The energon exposure surely doing something to him as well. Maybe even worse since he was submerged in the material. Nah. However, I have something you need in my servo right here.
He nods his helm towards one of his stuck arms.
I have nothing to lose though, Autobot. If I were to stay here to die, I might as well set off this energon and take us both to the pits.
He quickly glanced down at his wedged servos, noticing the tight fist one of them was making.
So, if you help me escape my current confines, I'll spare both of our metals and not detonate us. The estimated blast radius is far too large for even the fastest speedster to outdrive. And like I said before, I have something that'll help you off this planet.
How did he know you were stranded? Did he sabotage you? You give him a skeptical look, to which you see a glimmer of impatience in his optics. By his tone, you can tell he's been here for far longer than he'd like. You've heard tale of his unyielding patience within Triptychon prison, but you were one lone intel agent on an empty planet, not a secure prison in a safe Autobot territory.
How about I spare your spark indefinitely? Tempting, surely.
You stare at him wide-eyed.
I guess it's so funny how they never use the term eyes for, eyes. They use optics, so it's not wide-eyed, it's like a wide-opticized or something. Contemplating your choices. Somehow you feel he isn't bluffing about offlining both of you if you leave. What will you do?
Oh no, oh my. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Am I gonna be in trouble if I help him, or am I... Well, I'm still gonna be in trouble if I leave him. Right?
Leave?
Leave. What happens if I leave? I want to help him, but maybe that'll be a bad ending, This is a bad ending too. Just go. Yeah. I did a save anyway. Okay. Against your better judgment, you attempt to back up, hurriedly trying to crawl out of the hole. You hear Megatron growl, then cracking as he tears himself out of the energon crystals. You feel the crystals rattle around you, the energy building up in the energon. This was it. This was how you offline. That was until you felt the servo wrapped around your waist! And hoist you up and out of the cave! You soar high and fast as the explosion scorches the bottom of your pants, but not enough to cause lasting damage as Megatron takes you above the blast radius. As it clears, you look up at the warframe, panicked and confused. He gives you an irritated expression, starting to soar over the jungle until he spots your ship. You smile sheepishly, wondering why he hasn't popped your helm like a water balloon yet. He lands next to your ship, not letting you go until he plucks your blaster from you, crushing it in his servo before putting you down. Now, Would you be a good little Autobot and provide me with the data slugs located in the storage unit of your ship? My offer is still on the table to give you this, though sparing your spark from now on is starting to teeter if you don't provide those data slugs. He holds up the item he was keeping in his palm. A power fuse! That was exactly what you needed to repair your ship! Was he really going to give it to you? And let you live if you gave him these data slugs? What the heck is a data slug? What do you do? I don't know! I don't know! What do I choose? Sounds like a setup. Sounds like this blackmail, right? Just leave him be. I saved anyway, so. Megatron's face drops. Oh no. You realize you've worn his already thin patience. You take a step back, stumbling into the wall of your ship. In one swift motion, he grabs you before you can even attempt to run. A flash of all the training simulations from Autobot Academy run through your helm. But that's all you can process as your spark stutters out, the light leaving your frame. Oh, did we die? Bad! We died! Let's go! Try again? Yeah. I don't know. I guess we have to comply then. You don't even hesitate, knowing that the other had no reason to not kill you at this point. Besides, if you return to Cybertron now, you would still be in Autobot airspace. You could potentially lock him in the area if you reported fast enough. A fair trade-off to whatever these data slugs held. Why were there data slugs in your ship anyways? Were these planted? You need to bring this up to Long Arm Prime once you return. You retrieve them, taking your time doing so as the warframe was far too big to enter the small solo Autobot vessel. You take the moment to plug them into your diagnostic panel, running through the information you were about to give up. The data slugs held far too much data about the inner workings and plans of the Autobot military. Oh no! That sounds bad. You feel the ship rattle as if Megatron was adjusting something on the exterior of your ship. There wasn't time to erase all the data, but you managed to eliminate enough from each slug before Megatron's patience ran out. Hopefully enough that whatever plans Megatron had would be foiled, or at least delayed. You return to him, holding out the data slugs, feigning a defeated look. Oh no, the data slugs! No, don't take him! He grins, tossing you the power fuse. Why, thank you for your compliance, little Autobot.
My name is Megatron.
He chuckles, another shiver running down your spinal strut as he does. You're a very lucky mech, Autobot. Your optic twitches. I need you online for the next step of my plan. Ensure this ship returns safely, will you? If you're lucky, perhaps I'll see you once more to ensure your swift end. Before you can say anything else, he simply jumps. A blast of scorching air and dust causing you to cover your faceplate as debris picks up around you. You look up to catch Megatron's alternate mode flying off before vanishing into the clouds. After a moment of calm, You fall to your knees, trying to process what just happened. I think we made a really big mistake. Oh, nice background. It takes longer than you would have liked, but you managed to repair your ship with the fuse Megatron gave you. With your limited time after, you tried to check to see what he had tampered with on the exterior of the ship, but the energon exposure was affecting your sensors.
Oh no!
You decide to depart in a hurry, not wanting to go into stasis lock in the middle of traveling. You return to Cybertron, but not unscathed, as the long exposure to raw energon left you feeling faint. So faint that you actually go into stasis lock upon landing. The next thing you know, you awaken to bright fluorescent ceiling lights and the smell of medical-grade energon. Oh, actually pretty relaxing. You tilt your helm to look out the window, noticing the darkness in the sky and the light of Icon blotting out the stars. To your other side, you hear a grumble. Tilting your helm the other direction, you catch a blurry sight of a red and white. A medic! Medic! You shudder your optics a few times, letting them refocus before realizing it wasn't just a medic. It was the medic. Oh! Do you guys know him? I've been seeing this name actually. The medic. Naruhodo ne? Ratchet turns to you. Turns to look at you. Placing a datapad down as he crosses his arms with a disapproving look on his faceplate. Why is he disappointed? Call yourself lucky, kid. Oh, okay. I kinda see what kind of character he is. Is he the tsundere? Is he the tsundere? Do you guys think he's a tsundere? Because he has the tsundere pose. He has the tsundere pose of like the cross arms. I'm betting $100 that he's the tsundere. If one of the loading dock drones hadn't have seen you when they did, it'd have to be a walking stasis locked energon bomb with how much extra charge you had in you. You should have flown straight to one of our other planet medical facilities instead of trying to avoid parking fees. With the amount of buildup we pumped out of you, we could have powered the whole hospital for another stellar cycle. It must be the tsundere nurse. Oh my gosh, that's such a good trope, you know. Make a joke, you know. Joke. We like to tease tsunderes.
I wanted to save on the power bill too.
Ratchet just continues to look down at you disapprovingly. You clear your vocalizer, realizing how dry your intake felt and how sore your whole frame was. He shakes his helm, picking up the datapad again. So, care to explain how you got in this situation in the first place? Your ship's been taken under orders of the Intelligence Division, by the way. Something about it being tampered with. He shook his helm. I got enough information from your Intel boss bot to know you went to a supposed uncharted planet in the solar system. But pray tell why you didn't have any protective armor. You went in without protection, right? That's the first big mistake you did. While exploring organic raw energon locations?
course tell him honestly.
It was best to tell the truth, especially to the bot who would most likely be repairing you in the future for any Elite Guard related injuries.
I didn't want to delay the mission, so I skipped on waiting to get a custom suit. It's such a new discovery to find organic raw energon deposits that protective gear for it isn't widely available like the energon farm ones. I also didn't expect to stay as long as I did, but my ship broke down and I had to repair it.
For a moment, you let Ratchet work around you before he speaks again. Oh, he's working around me. Was that all that happened? You freeze, remembering that you didn't even get the samples you needed. You would have to go back some other time, or at least hope Longarm would let you go again after running into fragging Megatron of all mechs. You visibly shiver, remembering the larger mech's grasp around your waist. Oh, you did grab my waist, picking you up like a toy. Ratchet notices this, crossing his arms. You had strict orders from Longarm to not discuss your mission, but the doctor seems to be staring hard enough to bore a hole into your plating, wanting to get down to the cause of your injuries. You must have noticed the scuff marks around your waist. Quickly, you attempt to change the subject. Just tell him.
It's pretty late, isn't it, Docbot? I know medics aren't always on duty, but you look pretty exhausted. Actually, what are you even doing here? Shouldn't you be with Optimus Prime on his search for Megatron?
You recall the Docbot being a main member of the well-known Heroes team. Ratchet pauses at the mention of Optimus, moving to rinse off his servos in the sink located across your medical berth. You manage to sit up now as he turns off the faucet. Tell that to my position.
That's right.
You're CMO now. What's CMO? What's CMO? Oh, Chief Medical Officer. Okay. I see. You recall hearing about Ratchet's Chief Medical Officer position in a past conversation at the office. Having a talented medic like Ratchet back on Cybertron was a major relief to many. Not by choice, but not apparently a major relief to Ratchet himself. You watch him pull up a rolling chair, sitting in it next to you. Don't get the wrong idea, kid. I love my job. I love helping bots, but CMO is way too much responsibility and stress for these old pistons. No one else was qualified for the position though. They were doing okay without one before, but when Megatron escaped, things just got overwhelming. Especially with that Primus Forsaken Cosmic Rust bioweaponing coming into play again. There's so many terms here. You nod sympathetically, a frown on your lips.
There isn't anyone else to take over? Maybe you can train someone.
Ratchet laughs. Oh, trust me, I've been trying. Candidates are sparse, and the few I have to pick from are... I shouldn't be gossiping with a patient, though. Well,
I'm feeling better now, so I don't have to be a patient anymore.
You emphasize by wiggling your arms a bit, to which he cracks a small smile and moves to put your arms down. Don't do that. Your frame's still extremely weak. Closer now and more cognizant that you were prior, you could really see the deep circles under Ratchet's optics. Old Bot was stressed, tired, and obviously needed a break. He knew overworking was bad. It is bad. You've done it to yourself in the academy, and it never ended well.
If anything, Docbot, I'm still new around the Elite Guard circuit. less missions, less obligations, all the access to the best places in Icon. I have a bit more free time than most, and from the looks of it, a lot of your friends seem pretty wrapped up in their businesses too.
You see Ratchet roll his optics, obviously agreeing as he thought about his ex-repair crew now turned elite guard material.
If you ever want to grab a drink sometime and relax, here's my comlink.
What's that, like phone? Like mobile phone? Like social media app? Is that like Facebook but for robots? Is that Facebook but for robots? He quirks an optic ridge at the gesture. You can tell this isn't his first time being offered a date from a fake. Oh, we ask him now. We ask him out. It's a date. We gave him our number. Oh my gosh. So there's a Ratchet route here. Oh my gosh. But somehow he was just the right amount of tired and you were just the right amount of not frustrating that he let you give him your number. Let's go! Let's go! We got our first Autobot number. Oh my god, we got our first bot number. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. He releases you shortly after, sending you home with a prescription, a list of medical grade fuel options, and a possible date! A possible date! We bagged in our first date, boys! Oh my gosh! That is if he ever calls you, god damn it! Oh my god. You make your way back to your apartment, driving slowly so as to not strain your newly repaired body. Once inside your apartment, you survey the studio and sigh. After cleaning up, you decided to settle on your berth, pulling out your personal data pad. Since the incident, you've had contact with a therapist that was recommended by Cup. It wasn't stationed in Icon. Despite this, you were able to make regular video calls with him, which you're very thankful for as you became a hermit after the incident and during your return to Autobot Academy. Typically, you would call him once every few cycles and update him on the happenings of your life since the last call. He always was available to talk no matter when you called. Oh, is this another road? Is this another route? Is this another route? So you tap a few buttons on your datapad to just do that. The reason Cup had recommended the therapist was his complete disconnect from Cybertronian government and affiliation. At first, you thought he was an off-worlder, but he was just a normal mech stationed off-planet. It was a perfect for an intel agent to be, and currently still a wonderful setup. Anything that you said would only be heard between you two, including any top secret information. You were skeptical of the idea to share extremely sensitive military secrets with this bot, but after you spoke to him for the first time, well, you couldn't really put it into words, but the bot was beyond trustworthy. The comlink rang a few times before a familiar, comforting voice answered. I wonder if we see his face. After a few moments of catching up, you fall into your usual rhythm of explaining how you've been. He stays silent, worrying you for a moment that he had hang up, but finally he speaks. Therapist. His name is fucking Therapist? We don't see his face? God damn it. This is good progress. Good drawn. I was worried that you would fall back into your comforts of staying isolated at home after your induction. Okay. If this wasn't set in a Transformers kind of setting, you know, if this wasn't a Transformers type of setting, if we were to put it in like a visual novel human setting, probably the MC is like a hikikomori or something like that. Hikikomori, hiki. I see it. Okay. The Decepticon Warlord aside, I think you should focus in with your interaction with some other mechs and focus on making some friends. Maybe even keeping a fucking Optic out for events and outing you can invite people to. My Apex brain is just thinking about Apex Optics. Damn it. It was true that you've been able to socialize well since your induction, but the idea of maintaining friendships was daunting. Especially since you weren't still over the incident. What the fuck is the incident? Tell me! Fill me in on the details! I can tell you're starting to overthink again. Why not start off with a few mechs, maybe even just one? You don't need to befriend every person you come across, but if someone clicks with you, don't be afraid to pursue a deeper relationship with them. Helpful advice for anybody who is thinking of wanting to make friends. You know, this is your sign. This is some good advice to you. You don't have to befriend every single person. But if someone clicks with you, then go for it. You pause, inventing deeply before answering. Inventing what? Alright, Docbot, I'll give it a try. You talk for a bit longer, finishing your late night session. Whoa, in the darkness of your apartment. Focus on just one bot, huh? Are we finally gonna make the choice? As you rest your helm on your pillow, thinking about how your life has changed since your induction, several mechs cross your processor. Oh, there we go! Yeah! Cool! Wow! Oh, are these the characters, the dateable characters, the characters you can date? Oh my gosh! It's just like a VN. It's literally just like a visual novel that they show like the characters, and you're like, who am I gonna choose? Who am I gonna romance? Maybe one of them could be the deeper relationship your therapist. Oh God! As you fall into recharge, your mind wanders to your future. No! 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 Oh, Twitter. Any update? Oh my gosh, the creator is like 24. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do I ask for updates? Wait, where can I see updates on the game? Oh, the last update was just yesterday. The last update from Twitter, from the devs' Twitter, was just yesterday, May 24. Oh my gosh. Nice. Yo, I am invested in this series. I would like to see this finish. Avoid ghosts on Twitter. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, the artists avoid ghosts though. Their art is really good. Oh my gosh. Their art is really good though. Oh. They make some spicy Transformers art. Oh. And then April 5, the avoid ghost person made an update with characters like Blitzwing, Deadlock, Lugnut. Wow. Cool. That's pretty bugger. We'll be back with the full release of Rest and Repair. Please release! Release more! Oh yeah, robot voice. Okay, let's turn it up.
Yes. I'm back.
あらさま、ただいまです。
Well, that's that for the demo version of Rest and Repair. God, I will keep updated for the release date, for the final release date of this banger game, visual novel. That was one of the best. It was okay, not gonna lie, it was actually pretty interesting because you know me, I like visual novels, but I've never played I don't know anything about Transformers, and and you know, just like any other visual novel game, like a completely new visual novel game, I treated it as like, you know, something new, getting introduced to like new characters and stuff. It was really interesting, and I love to get to know more about the other bots and story. It's really interesting. Arigato! Super Member Chato, thank you, arigato! Please hurry, devs. Island needs a robot waifus. Please, copium. Super Chat, arigato gozaimasu. Yagi Night, arigato gozaimasu. Will Jack and Grimlock best Transformer? So far, I have my eyes on Ratchet. And maybe the blue guy. Maybe the blue guy. Maybe Megatron too. Maybe Megatron too. I don't even want to know what's going on. Blah blah blah. Visual novel, Transformers. That's literally it. Yes, I guess we're done with the game, everybody. Ending the stream now. Yo, Megatron killed us and also grabbed us on our waist. Like that's hecking sexy. That's every girl's dream. Grabbed by the waist, and Megatron did that. Yeah. So anyway, this is actually my only scheduled stream. Actually, let me go back to the chatting stream. I should go back to the chatting stream. We can just do a little bit of chatting before we end. Kudasai. Yes. I'm back. Oh, I think I'm zoomed in a little bit. Wah! 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 Yes. So this is actually my only scheduled stream for this week. I have a busy week ahead. There's so much going on, so much work, and a lot of appointments I have to attend to. So I expect Gorillas sometime this week. And actually, I might do a gorilla tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow, cause I am so close to 31k and I want to do a stupid stream for 31k. Like I'm so close, you guys. Holy moly, so close. Any clue on the time slot? Maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. Gorilla, monkey stream. Just like a little thank you stream. Thank you for 31k because it's super close, like super close. Like, I only need like 20 people left. 20 people. So I might just do a gorilla stream thanking you guys for 31k, and then I'm back to my shenanigans and Princess duties work. Yeah. Quite close, right? And I think we're also on the Kickstarter. Oh, actually, let me check out our Kickstarter thing. I think we're like at 80% already in the Kickstarter. Let me double check. 20? You're gonna blink and hit 31. I don't know. Who knows? I'll check it out. Who knows? Maybe tonight. I have something to do tonight. I have a meeting tonight. Like, holy fuck. Who wants to have meetings at night, right? But I have a meeting later at like 8 p.m. Which sucks, by the way. Damn it. And yeah. Oh, it's at 79% of the goal, not 80. But we're almost there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. Come on, let's go! Yeah, it's really close. We have our hopes high, and we have a little shit. Don't spoil anything, Isla. Okay, no spoiling. I'm just gonna wait for someone else to spoil it. But yeah, Kickstarter is really close, and we have something for Kickstarter. Blah, 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 blah. Something for Kickstarter. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then. Oh, thank you for watching Leia. I haven't checked out my newest cover yet. Leia? Go. Listen to it. It's good. It's good. It's almost at... Oh shit, it's almost at 6k. I think this is just my hunch. This is just my guess. But I think management put it out as ads. Because the bump in views are so sudden. I'll wake up and be like, what the heck? It's at 5k views. A countdown stream for 31k? I don't know actually. Maybe I'll do something stupid for 31k. It might be tonight. It might be tomorrow morning. I will check. Because I have a meeting tonight. Yeah, man. I have to finish some work tonight. I saw it as an ad? Wow! Arigato management! Thank you for putting it out as ads. That makes me really happy. Oh my gosh. How does it feel to like see me as an ad? You're gonna be like, oh my god! I know this! This is Isla Coleman from Production Kawaii. The first thing you do for your 3D model? What will I do? When I get my 3D model, probably like dance around like a Fortnite dance. I'm gonna do the floss. When I get my 3D model, the first thing I'm gonna do is do the floss. I'm gonna do the floss. Man, so many things coming up for the next few weeks, June. So I'm excited. I'm happy. Wait, I'm doing a stretch. When I woke up, it got recommended in an ad. Recommended video and an ad. That's so cool. That is your sign to listen to Leia by Isla Coleman. Man, it's not enough. The demo I just played, it's not enough. I'm waiting for the full game release. Damn it, I'm excited. I'm gonna keep updated. You promise? I promise. I promise to do Fortnite dances when I get my 3D debut model. I mean 3D model. I'm gonna do it. The first thing I'm gonna do is the floss. Yes. Is that all? Is that all that I want to talk about? Yeah, busy week ahead. I'm sorry if there's no stream schedule. It's it's all gonna be guerrilla streams. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with like the members only watch along, because we have a watch along every week of DT Joe. I'm not even sure if I would be able to like do it, but I'll inform any streams I have. I'll try to like inform you guys beforehand, like, hey, heads up, I'm having a gorilla tonight, something like that. Gorilla right now, something like that. So just keep updated to my Twitter and YouTube community posts if you don't use Twitter that much. あとはね、I haven't had a proper lunch yet too, because I'm streaming at lunchtime time slot, right? So it's like lunchtime with Isla-sama. But actually, I was a few minutes late, like 2 minutes late on the stream, because I was eating, I guess, my first meal of the day, brunch of the day, which was oatmeal. I just ate oatmeal because I still haven't found the appetite to like eat yet. I still haven't found the appetite to like eat yet. It has been like this for the past few days. I like haven't found like something I want to eat, you know. I haven't had the motivation to like eat that much. Like nothing seems super yummy to me. Like nothing sounds delectable, something like that. Go eat. I mean, truth be told, I'm still pretty. Yeah, I probably need to eat something after this, because most likely I'll be working on something. But I guess I just want to share a little bit, you know, as a little dot to done thing we're having now. Yeah. Ever since I ate so much yummy stuff during the weekend, now it just feels so bland. Like every single food that I have left on my fridge just feels so bland that I don't have any motivation to eat. Gotta consume food. Yeah, so I've only been like eating, I don't know, mixed vegetables, cereal, and oatmeal, just like a rotation of 3 of them. But who knows, maybe weekend I'll treat myself to something good. Hopefully I get my appetite back. How's the birria tacos? That was bussin'! The birria tacos I had last Friday was bussin'. It was super good. I loved it. It's like one of my favorite foods now. I kind of just like discovered birria tacos just recently, actually, when I saw like a nearby shop that sells it. So like I tried it out for the first time and it was so good. It was different from like the tacos, the usual tacos, because you know tacos have like ground beef, right? And I don't know, maybe this is just my experience with like the past tacos I ate, but it's usually hit or miss. Wow. it's a hit or miss. So it's either really good or really bad. But you know, birria tacos, like it's not ground beef. It's like real shredded beef, which is super good. Plus the consume was really good. Like the little soup that comes with it, it's so good. So it like instantly goes up in my food rankings that I really like birria tacos. I guess they'll never miss. Hate or miss? I guess they'll never miss, huh? Na 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 na. That was such an old meme. The hit or miss. Oh my god. That was super old. The one cosplaying as Nico Yazawa from Love Live, the cheerleader. Oh my god, that was such a long time ago. Going to sleep. Oh yeah, it's like pretty late for. Oh my gosh, it's like 3 a.m. for like EST people. Oh my god. Go to sleep, everybody. Go to sleep, guys. You're old now. No, it's the meme that's old. I'm not old. I'm 16. Okay. Well, yeah, let me spare the EST people. Let me spare the EST people and get them the rest they deserve. old. That was 3 years ago. The TikTok, the hit or miss meme, 3 years ago? No, that was like 2018. 19, 20, 21. That's 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. That's almost 4 years ago. Hit or miss. I guess the miss, huh? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Why do I still remember that? Holy shit. Yes, John, I'll spare the EST people and let them go to sleep now. So it's almost the 2-hour mark anyway for the stream. So I gotta eat something that's not oatmeal. Eh? Yeah, how dare you keep us with entertaining streams? That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. Isla was that Nico girl? No! I could never do a TikTok video like with my actual body. That shit's embarrassing, at least for me. Cause you know, I rarely take selfies. I rarely show up for like photo shoots or like, hey, let's take a picture together. I'm like, no, I'll pass, or I'll just do an awkward smile. And like dancing for TikTok is like worst. I could never do that. I don't have the courage to do something so bold, you know. Anyway, 我们就在说什么？Oh my god, I'm getting sleepy. But maybe I'll just eat something and go back to like Princess Duties. I don't have meeting this morning, but I have some meetings at nighttime, which is like, what the fuck? Who wants to do a Zoom meeting at night? Who honestly wants to do something like that? Oh my god. Anyway, can't you just wear my it's not the face, it's not the mask. I don't know how to dance. I'm not good at dancing. Why would I do a TikTok dance with my body, with my real body? But don't worry, when we do get the Kickstarter funded, we're gonna have like dance lessons, you know, because we're idols and all idols have to go through dance lessons. So, you know, some girls have the choice to like go into singing or dancing lessons. Singing lessons, maybe I don't need singing lessons, maybe, but the dance lessons, yeah, I'm gonna do dance lessons. Management's gonna sign me up for like dance lessons, rensu, like practice. Yeah. Anyway, time to spare the EST people. It's already 3 a.m. for them, and it's work time for people at this side of the world too for me. So good luck with anyone who has work at this hour. And if you're gonna go to sleep, good night. Oyasumi nasai. Good night. Isla-sama deshita. Isla-sama. Please just look out for any possible gorillas. No promises. No promises, but the possibility of gorillas is somewhere there, okay? Maybe 31k, thank you gorilla, somewhere there, okay? Yes, お疲れ様でした。聞いてくれてありがとうございます。Thank you for coming to the stream, everybody. I'll see you guys sometime soon. じゃあね。バイバイ。おやすみ。Good night. And if it's daytime in your time, have a great day. Bye bye. おつあら。 Wait. That was an ugly way to end the stream. Did you guys see my eyes like twitch like crazy? What the heck was that? Anyway, goodbye. I can do the Anya face from Spy Family. The Anya face. Bye bye. Yeah. Why is my eye twitching? Acha, アイラ様でした。Bye.